Hi everybody, this is Melissa from the library again, and I'm here to show you a really fun craft today on Thursday again, as always. And I chose today to do something really fun that I hope will put some sunshine on your smile, on your face, or on your smile. And we're gonna do this cute little what is it, rainbow craft that I created using some cotton balls and some pieces of cardstock. This paper can be anything. It can be anything that you have at your house. It could be school paper, it could be copy paper, it can be anything you have available. And then basically what you do is that you cut the strips in pieces, and then you kind of you're supposed to staple them on. However, I don't have any a stapler at home, so I used glue and tape for this. I thought it would also be really cool if you did different colors if you'd like, as long as you don't use the same color twice. I think you should be good. So let's get started. So for this craft, you're going to need a ruler, some scissors, some tape, some glue, or if you have a stapler at home, that would work too. Two cotton balls, preferably they're nice and fluffy, and then 6 different colors of paper or just regular paper, and then you can color them 6 different colors. Either or works fine. And then a hot beverage. I mean, it's not necessary, but it's kind of fun to have a hot beverage. Oh yes, and then a pen or a pencil of some sort. I don't have a pencil, surprisingly, here at home, but I'm going to use a pen for this instance. So we're going to get started with cutting out our pieces of paper for the little rainbow. So I had some already pre-cut from this one that I used with my paper cutter, but I'm going to do it with scissors today. So every little strip has to be about 1 inch wide. So you're going to use your ruler, and then you're just going to measure to make sure they're about 1 inch wide. So mine is already 1 inch wide, but you can basically, what you can do is just pre-do it, assemble them, and then start cutting them and trace them that way, and that will work. So this one is actually about 1 inch wide. So the first one has to be 9 inches long. So using our ruler, we're going to see that we have 9 inches. And you know what's really funny is this is not 9 inches long, so I'm going to have to cut a new one. So I'm going to grab, let's see if I have another one. See if this one's 9 inches. So this is a really good craft, not just because it's a lot of fun, but you get to freshen up on your measuring skills, which is very necessary, I think. So I'm going to have to start over new with you guys, and I'm going to have to cut my own here. So I'm going to pre-cut 1 inch. Actually, I'm going to see how long it is first, because I don't want to cut it and then it turns out that it's 9 inches long. So then so this is around 9 inches long. So I'm just gonna put a little tick there, so that way I know to cut the little tick right there. And then what I'm gonna do next is I'm gonna use my ruler again, and I'm gonna measure 1 inch wide. So then I'm gonna put a little tick. And then I'm actually gonna do 3 different ticks, so that way when I trace it to cut, it's somewhat even. If they're not even, it's not that bad. So then I'll line my ruler, and then hope for the best, right? Oh man, it's slightly off. So there's my strip. It's kind of off, but we'll fix it. If not, it's totally cool. Ready? The strip in front of me. So it's about okay. It looks okay once I cut it. So then our next strip is our next color, and our next color is orange. Just gonna grab the orange one, and then this one is gonna be 8 inches. So as you notice, every little like stripe is 1 inch shorter than the one before it, if that makes any sense. So this one is 8. So I'm gonna make a tick. And then 1 inch wide. So this is a really fun craft, like I said, to brush up on your measuring skills, because I can definitely tell you for sure that you use measuring in your everyday life, mainly inches, because that's what we use here in the United States, versus where they use centimeters in other countries, but we're a very big inches people. So then I'm going to connect them using my utensil. And then voila. So now I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to give you guys some time to cut your strips out, and you should have 6 in all. So I did 2 with you guys, so now it's up to you guys to do the rest. All you have to keep in mind is that every strip going down is an inch shorter. So for the next one, which is yellow, if you're following the color scheme, it should be 7 inches, and then the green one should be 6 inches. The blue one should be 5. And then the purple one, last but not least, should be 4. So, and remember, they all have to be 1 inch wide. So I'll leave you to it. Hi everybody, so I'm back again with all my pre-cut strips. So I kind of took the easy way route and I used my paper cutter. It was a little bit easier for me just to like get it going. But if you guys don't have that option, scissors and a ruler will work just fine. So now that we don't need to use that anymore, we're going to stack them and get ready for the little arch. So you're going to put the red one, or whatever is your longest one, on the bottom. And then you're going to put your next one. And then I just realized that, see, this is why measuring is important, people. My red one is too big. I mean, my orange one is too big. So we're just going to remeasure them and make sure they're okay. So no, it's way off. So now I'm just going to indent it here, and then I'm gonna cut it. See, this is why we always double check. So then your next one goes on the bottom, so like this, and then your next one is the yellow one, or your next size, which is the 7 inch. I forgot to let you guys know that when you're cutting this, it might be helpful to label them, like what inch they are. If not, it's totally fine. You can just kind of eyeball it. And then you do your next one, so it kind of looks like this. And then you do your next one, and then your next one. So it looks kind of cute, like this. If you have a stapler at home, you can staple it right here, and then it holds them together. However, I don't have a stapler, so we're gonna use glue. So then I'm gonna put glue on the bottom, on the red one, and then I'm going to put the orange one next, which is the one that's like the next one. And then it doesn't matter what size you glue, because it doesn't really matter. And then I'm going to put glue on the orange one, and I'm going to put the yellow one again, and then I'm going to put glue on the, so it's all a repeating process. You just stack them on there as such, and then you press down, put some more. Then you make sure they're nice and aligned-ish. And then put my last one, which is like the shortest one. And then voila, we have our little thing. So then as extra reinforcement, I'm just going to put a piece of tape on it because I don't want it to fall. So I'm just going to grab my tape. That one is not good. It has fluffies on it. And then I'm just going to put some extra reinforcements on it, like that. And then I'm just going to put it down like that. For you stapler people, you guys don't have to do this. But just some extra reinforcement. And then what you're going to do is you're going to form kind of like an arch. And you're going to notice right away that it's super cool, as well as the rainbow. So you're going to squish them inward as such. And then smoosh them in there. So this is like the hard part I would recommend. We know they're grown up, but they kind of, you're just gonna squish them together. So and then you get this little action going on. So for you stapler people, you're gonna staple right here. But for us that only have tape at home, we're gonna tape it to just get it to tape, because I don't have a stapler. And then there it is. There's my rainbow. So then you're probably thinking, like, we need to put our puff balls in, which I totally agree. I'm gonna put another piece of tape on there so it doesn't come off. So yes, that's how it looks. It looks super cute. I'm so sorry. My nose is just... So I'm gonna grab my puff ball. Oh, my puff ball fell. And I'm just gonna... You can either use glue for this or you're gonna use tape. I'm just gonna use glue. So I'm gonna take the glue stick. If you use stapler people, you guys can put stapler. You can just staple it on. I'm just gonna put a bunch of glue on it and I'm just gonna stick my puff on. And then my puff ball. So grab my other puff ball. I'm gonna do the same. And then, whoa. And then voila. We have a cute little rainbow. Well, I have two now, so I hope you like this craft. Join us next Thursday for another fun craft. I'll try to think of something fun. Maybe we'll use a paper roll tube. Maybe that'll be fun. Or we'll do another toilet paper one. We'll see. But I hope you enjoy your craft. Please share this video with your friends if they also want to make rainbows. See you guys next Thursday.